Hello, and welcome to something new. My name is Glider, and I have decided to start a series, basically my journey toward 2000 total level. The completion of many achievement diaries, bossing and PKing clips, and an overall advancement of my account's progress. As you'll be able to see from some of these clips, I do have 45 defense, making me a Berserker account. Not many Berserkers make videos that I know of. I really only know of Parking Meter, and I really enjoy the build, so I thought I'd feature it. In the long term, I hope to achieve something like Bodhi did in the pre-evolution of combat stage of the game, where he had all 99s on his account except for 40 defense. I like the cap of 45 defense on this account because it gives me a challenge. If I were to just be able to buy all of the max gear, buy all of the buyable skills, and complete the game and do whatever I want, I would lose interest. I'd get bored. I'd be just doing normal things that would lose money in the long run, or just repetitive nonsense that would eventually make me leave the account out of boredom. 45 defense is enough to be able to go to bosses like the God Wars dungeon, as well as just do a bunch of stuff on my own. It's not like a one defense pure where you sometimes have to rely on other people. Like, I can go solo Hellfight Queen, obviously I can solo Zulra, and there's just a lot of stuff you can do with a 45 defense build. And I think it's a very unique build that isn't featured as much as a main account or a pure account in advancement videos. It also, having a lower defense, provides me with a challenge or restriction in gameplay, which I feel inspires me to keep playing. For this series, and overall for most of the advancement in my account, I have a very unique way of choosing what to train and how I train it. I use a spinner online, and you'll be able to see the spinner throughout my videos. So I'm not going to show a picture or clip of it in this introduction because this is a pretty long introduction as it is. But it typically has between 8 and 10 options of things I can do. I spin it 1,000 times and it generates random odds for each color of the spin, which are assigned to different activities. Whichever color has the most spins after 1,000 is the activity that I will be doing for an allotted amount of time. And most of these options have a secondary barrier of a coin flip through Google, which will decide something like how many kills I will be doing of a monster, or how much experience I will be getting during that spin of the activity, or how many tasks, for example, I will be doing if it were a Slayer spin. And right now that option is between 1 and 2 spins, or 1 and 2 tasks rather. And I think that this way of choosing what to do in the game keeps me from getting bored of one skill and avoiding it. I had a really bad run with rune crafting around level 60 to 70 where I decided, okay, I really have to get this up, but then I trained it way too much and eventually just started avoiding doing rune crafting completely. And I need that skill obviously for a lot of diaries, so I wasn't getting the diaries done. It was just a really bad tailspin. So I think that this keeps me from getting bored of one skill, and it also makes sure that I don't ignore skills that I need to train, such as rune crafting again. And as far as uploading, I've taken the liberty of preparing a line of episodes that will be released weekly on Fridays, hopefully, I'm thinking. And I try to keep the episodes around 17 to 20 minutes long. I see that length pop up in similar video designs such as Mr. Mammal, Parking Meter, and Bodhi. They all do around 15 to 20-ish minutes, so I figured that would be a good number to start with. And if that's too much, if it's too little, I'd love to know in the comments, because all these videos are tailored to not only showcase my account but also help out other accounts, because some episodes or some videos don't know methods of how to train in specific ways. Like in this clip, for example, you can see me doing a one-click Sorceress Garden run, which is how I will be doing thieving for a majority of this series. And it's a really lesser known method because a lot of people either don't know about Sorcerer's Garden or prefer something like blackjacking. And this is another method that's relatively AFK and allows you to not have to do blackjacking for hours and hours and hours. So I think it's a really good alternative. That's about it. I'm just going to let the rest of these clips play, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for the first episode of this series.
Summer sun, I got you warm like Texas. I'm city smooth sailing, dollar bill, hay baling, grilled out, ice cold like Alaska. Ailing. And this is how we do it day and night. Got the love, not the hate, it's chill, no fight. So chillax, hang loose, and welcome to the show. Don't